God spoke to me. God is not happy with Nigeria. Nigeria is a wonderful nation. Nigerians are good. But until they remove that man they call Nnamdi from prison, there is no man in Nigeria, no president, no man in Nigeria that can fix that economy. If I be a man of God, let's see. No man. The more they try, the more it gets worse. God show me about that guy. You see, there are people that are untouchable. They have to understand who is that Nnamdi Kanu. Before you find somebody, find out who he is. There is invisible hand pushing the man. I've seen this more than 10 times. There is an invisible hand, and this hand is from God, it's not from Satan. What they should do now is to release him from there. I want President Buhari to know that that guy is not fighting him. This has been going on before he became a president. And the issue this guy is talking about, President Buhari can't handle it. It's bigger than him. This is a nation issue. One man can't handle it. People from the east, north, south, and west supposed to come together and discuss what is happening. Because the blood of innocent ones they have shed in Nigeria, God is angry. There is nothing anyone can do in Nigeria now as a president that will work. If you remove President Buhari, put another person, he will still not do it. Until they remove the man and look for a way to beg God for forgiveness. Because when you are killing protesters, I don't know what they think. You think they are no human beings. Fulani herdsmen killing people anyhow. Nobody talking about it. You think they are no human beings, they are killing. You think this blood, they are blood of animal. God is quiet. God is angry. And that Nnamdi Kanu, like I said, if that man die now, or anybody that was arrested with him, or because of him, Nigeria will crash. The reason why Nigeria still exists because Nnamdi Kanu is alive. Nigeria is sitting on time bomb. What they will face, Boko Haram will be still small. Nigeria is going to face bomb that will be bombing Nigeria will be coming from spirit, not human being. You will hear that bomb blast without tracing any. They won't put the bomb. Spirit beings will be throwing bomb in Nigeria. They will drop bomb and it will blast because heaven is not happy with Nigeria as a nation. They are getting it wrong because that nation was not like this before. The man arrest and incarceration was politically motivated. It was not something, and this is not something you use court to handle. You can't use court. Sending him to court was the worst thing they did on prison. When your son wake up in the morning and say to you, Daddy, I'm no more your son. If you have sense, you don't beat him. What you have to do is to sit him down and say to him that, my son, what is the problem? Why did you make this statement? Because that statement is not something you joke with. It's supposed to be a serious matter. You don't, if you beat him, it becomes worse. Because you don't know what is in mind when you make that statement. It's not a statement you can joke with. You have to sit him down. Ask him, why did you say that? He will tell you, right? And you know how to defend yourself. Maybe there's something you are doing that make him to feel that you are not his father. And he says, I'm your father, I'm doing this because of this. Then you convince him, he will understand and continue to live with you in peace. And you marry a woman and you look at you and say, I'm not married again. You slap her, she may poison you to the next day. The only thing you have to do is to find out why. Whether you are not doing what you're supposed to do as a husband. And you talk to her, convince her. If she agree to continue living with you, fine. For your own good though. But when you force her to be there, it's either she will poison you and run away, or she will do anything to you to escape. And if you force her and say, I will not marry again, you leave her to go. Because you can't force a woman to live with you. So this is the issue of Nigeria. If a tribe in Nigeria say they are not Nigerians again, and then Nnamdi Kanu say it's not the Nigeria, and he's not the only one, there are many. All over the world they are there. That means that this movement started a long time ago, they are not aware. You are not dealing with Nnamdi alone. There are many of them that is following him, and the man was born for this purpose. They must be careful with that guy. He carried the mandate of God to do whatever he's doing. And that is why God is punishing Nigeria now. Nigeria will never know peace until they release Nnamdi Kanu. And you release him, you apologize to him. After you apologize to him, you sit him down and ask him what is the problem. Then he will be able to explain. They use of dialogue and wisdom to handle it. Nigeria can be one, but Nigeria also may not be one. It's not by force. Why not, if Nnamdi Kanu says should divide Nigeria, then you call all the people that believe that they want to go to cast their vote. It's not true. What if they cast their vote and those who say they will remain Nigeria carry the majority? What will happen? Will it not give up? Then why are you forcing pushing? This thing they are pushing, it will never lead them to anywhere. They are just killing themselves and destroying their destiny. Because if Nigeria is divided into three, it will be better for each one country than what is happening now. Then, if they vote, and at the end of the day, the majority said, we want to remain one Nigeria, then so be it. They did United in Britain. Referendum. They can get referendum and cast ballot. Everybody will you do whatever you want to say. Even like even some of them say they don't want to be Biafra. They want to go. Because they have properties and the investment everywhere. Some Igbo people have investment in the north. In Kanu, Jos. If you tell them to go to East, they say no, I like Jos. They will tell you that Kaduna is my second home. It's my home. He doesn't want to go to the East. Those people can vote against what you think that Nnamdi is talking about. But let it happen in a way that everybody will be convinced that we have tried it in a way for peace and we didn't succeed. So that everybody will give up at the same time. But forcing a woman to become your wife doesn't make sense. That is what they are missing. To love Nigeria. And what is happening? How much is one bag of rice in Nigeria now? One loaf of bread is how much? 500. Please, if you love those people, pray for that country, Nigeria. Because I don't see the reason why. They are the one who does it. Since they have planned that there are people or some tribe that will never become president in Nigeria. You see, this thing can be one. Instead of saying divide. It can be one. And the nation will be beautiful. Everybody will be satisfied and everybody will love the nation. But once they know that there are people that must rule Nigeria, wherever they are, they must become president. They must make them president. From the prison, they become president. Those who are ruled before, they rule again. People who are 40 years or 50 cannot rule Nigeria. Why? Does it mean that all the youth, the young ones in Nigeria, they are fools? They don't have bread. 40 years. Barack Obama was 44 when he became American president. But Nigeria, no. President Buhari doesn't have the right people with him. If he had the right people, they would have released him now. The moment they carried that man to prison, Nigeria problem started. If you can remember. Yes, it's true. The moment they arrested Nnamdi, yes, that was the day they killed the destiny of Nigeria. I told you, I see spirit beings following the guy. And these are angels of God. Nigeria is in trouble. And they know this, they must beg before if the guy say you not forgive them, they're trouble. There are people you don't play with them. People we are born for a certain reason. When they are doing some things, be careful how you go about it because you don't know them. I don't know him. He has not paid me to say anything. I don't know him. And I wonder why Nigerian men of God are silent. Nigerian pastors, nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to say what is going on. Even the vice president of Nigeria is a pastor. His pastor has been removed. If I were a vice president of Nigeria, I would have resigned all time. Our ship will not allow me to be there. He should resign honorably before God will disgrace him. Killing Christians in the north. Beheaded a woman. So they insulted their religion. If they insult their religion, they insult their own. Which religion is more important than another one? We have freedom of worship. Some of them have been insulting Jesus Christ and nobody has done anything. You cut off a woman's head and show it on television. And the vice president is there. You have the born Christians in Kaduna. Vice president have not said it. Fulani headmen have been killing Christians. Invade a church and destroy, even kill a pastor. And vice president is there. If you charm they are put on him, oh Lord, deliver the man. And there are people they say they can never become president. If you don't trust them to be president, let them go.